Welcome, intrepid seekers of the unknown, and greetings to those who have returned to delve deeper into the enigmatic realm. Step into the mystic domain of our Cryptic Hunters YouTube page, where curiosity reigns and secrets await. Pull up a stump, dear viewers, for an extraordinary adventure awaits you. Relax, for I shall guide you through the labyrinthine corridors of ancient legends, uncharted territories, and the veiled mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp. Embark upon this captivating journey with me and allow the seductive tales and mind-bending puzzles to transport you to the furthest reaches of your imagination. Embrace the anticipation, for together we shall unravel the tapestry of enigmas that dance in the shadows. Sit back, my friends, and prepare to be mesmerized by the intriguing content that awaits you. The Yeti has mystified and intrigued adventurers, scientists, and storytellers for centuries. Its existence, shrouded in myth and folklore, has sparked numerous expeditions and searches, with each endeavor hoping to catch a glimpse of this elusive creature. Throughout history, tales of the Yeti have been recounted by Himalayan communities and travelers, leaving a trail of curiosity and fascination. Together, we shall explore the Yeti's reputed locations, identifying characteristics, and some of the most famous sightings that have ignited the imagination of the world. To understand the Yeti's whereabouts, we must venture to the majestic snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas. These formidable mountain ranges, spanning across India, Nepal, Tibet, and Bhutan, have been the epicenter of countless Yeti sightings. The Yeti are believed to inhabit remote and treacherous regions, where human footfalls are rare, and the natural elements reign supreme. The harsh, unforgiving landscape of these mountains serves as the perfect habitat for an elusive creature, capable of evading human contact for centuries. When it comes to identifying characteristics, descriptions of the Yeti vary significantly due to the creature's elusive nature and the passing down of stories through generations. However, a common depiction emerges: a large, ape-like creature, standing on two legs, covered in shaggy fur to withstand the harsh mountain cold. Its immense size and strength make it a fearsome figure in local lore. Witnesses have described it as having a broad chest, long arms, and a conical head atop a thick neck. Its face is said to be akin to that of a gorilla, with deep-set eyes that exude an aura of ancient wisdom and mystery. The Yeti's existence is perpetuated by numerous accounts of sightings and encounters. One of the most famous sightings dates back to the 19th century, when British explorer B.H. Hodgson first heard tales of the wild man during his tenure as a British resident in Nepal. In the following decades, more reports emerged from explorers and mountaineers attempting to conquer the uncharted heights of the Himalayas. In 1921, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Howard Barry led an expedition to Mount Everest and recounted finding footprints in the snow, fueling speculation about the Yeti's existence. The most iconic Yeti sighting, perhaps, is the legendary encounter by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, the first climbers to reach the summit of Mount Everest in 1953. During their historic expedition, the duo claimed to have spotted large footprints in the snow, prompting further curiosity about the creature's presence in the region. However, it is essential to note that these sightings lack definitive evidence, often leaving skeptics to attribute the footprints to the tracks of known animals or peculiar weather conditions. In 1954, the Yeti made headlines once again, when British mountaineer Eric Shipton captured photographs of large footprints during an Everest reconnaissance expedition. The images reignited public interest in the creature and gave rise to speculation about the existence of an undiscovered primate species lurking in the Himalayas. However, like previous sightings, these photographs proved inconclusive and were unable to provide conclusive evidence of the Yeti's existence. As time progressed, the search for the Yeti intensified, drawing explorers and scientists from around the world. In 1958, an American oil tycoon, Tom Slick, funded a series of expeditions to find evidence of the Yeti. Though these efforts yielded some potential Yeti hairs, subsequent DNA testing suggested that these belonged to known animal species and not a new cryptic creature. In recent years, advancements in technology and the establishment of cryptozoological research organizations have led to more systematic investigations. Yeti expeditions have employed high-tech equipment, such as infrared cameras and drones, to search for evidence of the creature in the Himalayas. Despite these efforts, conclusive evidence of the Yeti's existence remains elusive. In conclusion, the Yeti continues to captivate the human imagination as an elusive and mythical creature that dwells in the farthest reaches of the Himalayas. The alleged sightings, footprints, and testimonies from local communities fuel our fascination with the unknown and the possibility of undiscovered species. Yet for all the tales and expeditions, the Yeti remains a mystery, reminding us that some secrets of nature are best left unsolved. As we delve deeper into the realms of cryptozoology, let us remember the importance of scientific rigor and critical thinking. While legends and folklore enrich our cultural heritage, they must be weighed against empirical evidence to distinguish fact from fiction. The quest for the Yeti should inspire us to explore the wonders of our planet and protect its diverse ecosystems, as there may still be numerous undiscovered species awaiting our understanding. The following tales were found while conducting research into the Yeti. I cannot say if the following are true accounts of encounters with the enigmatic. I leave that decision to you. I hope you enjoy the following tales. If you or anyone else you know has tales of the enigmatic, please contact us. Our email is in the description below. Also, if you have a cryptid you would like to hear more about it, let us know in the comment section below. We will try and feature it in an episode in the near future. The Heart of Darkness. The wind howled like a tormented soul as I trudged through the desolate expanse of the Himalayan mountains. I was a seasoned explorer, seeking to unravel the mysteries of these majestic peaks. But nothing could have prepared me for the terror that awaited me on that fateful day. As the sun began its descent behind the towering peaks, I found myself separated from my expedition group. My radio was dead, and the biting cold gnawed at my bones like a ravenous beast. Panic set in and I quickened my pace, desperate to find shelter before nightfall. Little did I know that my darkest nightmare was about to unfold. In the eerie twilight, a shadowy figure emerged from the swirling mist ahead. My heart pounded in my chest as I strained my eyes to make out the silhouette. It was massive, hunched over, and covered in matted fur that seemed to absorb the dim light. The air around me froze, and I felt a primal fear grip my soul. I stumbled back, trying to maintain a safe distance from the creature. Yet every step I took, it matched with an unsettling fluidity. I couldn't escape its gaze, those deep-set eyes that pierced through my very being. It was the Yeti, the abominable snowman, and I was paralyzed with terror. In a guttural roar, the creature lunged toward me and I instinctively fled, my heart pounding in my ears. My mind raced as I navigated through the treacherous terrain, my breaths ragged and desperate. The darkness of the night enveloped me, and the howling wind seemed to mock my fear. No matter how fast I ran, the Yeti was relentless, always one step behind me. Its monstrous presence loomed ever closer, and I could hear its heavy, labored breathing echoing through the mountains. Each glance I stole at the creature revealed its twisted, nightmarish visage, a haunting reminder of the darkness that hid within the icy peaks. Suddenly, I stumbled upon a small cave entrance hidden amidst the rocks. My only chance of survival lay within that dark crevice. Desperation took over, and I dove inside, hoping to find a moment of respite from the relentless pursuit. The cave was a frigid, foreboding chamber, and as I huddled in the corner, I could feel the weight of centuries of solitude bearing down on me. My breath formed visible puffs of white in the chilling air. I prayed for daylight to break, to rid myself of this malevolent nightmare. But as the moon climbed higher in the sky, its pale light cast eerie shadows across the cave walls. And there, in the gloom, I saw the piercing eyes of the Yeti peering at me from the entrance. It had cornered me, trapping me in its icy lair. With each passing moment, my dread intensified, and I knew that I was not just facing a mythical creature, but a malevolent force beyond comprehension. I was at the mercy of an ancient terror that had stalked these mountains for untold generations. As the night wore on, the Yeti seemed to revel in my torment, its unnerving gaze never leaving me. I was a prisoner in its domain, and I could feel my sanity slipping away like melting ice. Finally, as the first rays of dawn broke through the darkness, the creature retreated back into the misty mountains, leaving me shaken and broken. My encounter with the Yeti had changed me forever, leaving me with a haunting tale to tell. To this day, I carry the weight of that night in the Himalayas, knowing that there are mysteries in this world that should remain untouched. The Yeti remains a dark enigma, a creature of nightmares that lurks in the shadows, reminding us of the vast unknown that lies beyond the reaches of human understanding. And I, a witness to its malevolence, will forever carry the scars of that fateful encounter in the heart of darkness. The unexplainable signs. It was a crisp winter morning when I first noticed the peculiar signs near my property in the remote foothills of the Himalayas. The air carried a hushed stillness, and a thin layer of frost adorned the landscape like glistening crystals. As I stepped outside, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. A trail of crushed underbrush caught my eye, leading into the thick woods that bordered my home. Curiosity piqued. I followed the trail, my breath forming ethereal wisps in the cold air. What could have left such a distinct mark amidst the serene wilderness? The trail led me deeper into the forest, where I stumbled upon an unusual sight. A row of trees, much taller than the others, displayed peculiar claw marks etched into their bark. The marks were unlike anything I had ever seen, bearing a resemblance to gigantic talons. My mind raced with thoughts of legendary creatures and forgotten tales. Fear and fascination danced within me as I continued my investigation. More and more signs revealed themselves: broken branches, mysterious footprints, and a lingering aura of something otherworldly. I couldn't help but speculate about the possible existence of the elusive Yeti. Days turned into weeks, and I became increasingly obsessed with uncovering the truth behind these strange occurrences. I set up cameras, hoping to capture any elusive visitor that might wander into the vicinity of my property. Each night I would review the footage, hoping for a glimpse of the enigmatic creature that may be lurking in the shadows. One snowy morning my heart leaped with excitement as I noticed large, indistinct prints imprinted in the fresh snow outside my window. They were enormous, far larger than any animal native to these lands. The tracks were sporadic, as if the creature had been exploring curiously around my property. Yet it remained unseen, concealed by the veils of the wilderness. The mystery deepened, and I dedicated myself to the study of these unusual signs. I reached out to local communities and experts, hoping to gather any information about the elusive Yeti or similar legends that might be associated with the region. Tales of the wild man echoed through the mountains, spoken in hushed tones by elders around the warmth of a hearth. With the passing of each day, I felt a strange connection to this unknown creature. I was no longer merely an observer. I had become entwined in its enigmatic dance. The more I learned, the more I yearned to unlock the secrets hidden in the depths of the wilderness. As spring blossomed and the snow retreated, the signs of the creature became less frequent. I feared that it might have moved on, vanishing into the vast expanse of the Himalayas once more. But I refused to give up hope, and I continued my vigil, keeping watch for any new indications of its presence. Then, one balmy summer night, I was awoken by an otherworldly howl that reverberated through the valley. It was a sound unlike any other, haunting and melancholic, echoing through the very core of my being. I rushed outside, guided by the ethereal call, and there, in the silvery moonlight, I caught a glimpse of a massive figure darting between the trees. My heart raced as I pursued the shadowy form, but it vanished into the night like a fleeting dream. I knew then that I had indeed encountered the elusive Yeti, not with my eyes but with my heart and soul. It was a moment of profound connection, a realization that some mysteries are meant to be cherished rather than unraveled. In the years that followed, I continued to find traces of the Yeti's presence, albeit more infrequently. Its enigmatic visits reminded me that there are realms of the natural world that transcend our comprehension. The Yeti had become a guardian spirit of sorts, a symbol of the untamed wilderness and the enduring mysteries that lie just beyond the boundaries of our understanding. And so the tale of my encounters with the Yeti remains a mysterious and intriguing chapter in the annals of these ancient mountains. I cherish the memories of those elusive signs and sounds, knowing that they are but glimpses into a world that defies explanation, a world that beckons us to embrace the unknown and find wonder in the enigmatic dance of nature. Guardian of the wild. In the mid-20th century, a sense of wonder and exploration still clung to the remote corners of the Himalayan mountains. It was during this time that my own tale of harrowing mystery unfolded, forever changing the way I perceived the world around me. I was an intrepid adventurer, drawn to the untouched beauty of these ancient peaks, unaware that my journey would lead me into the unknown and unveil the secrets of the elusive Yeti. It began on an overcast morning when I set out on an expedition to survey a particularly remote and unexplored region of the Himalayas. The landscape was pristine, untouched by humankind, As I ventured deeper into the heart of the mountains, strange animal signs began to reveal themselves. The first clue came in the form of an eerie silence that pervaded the air. The usual sounds of wildlife were conspicuously absent, leaving an unsettling emptiness that sent shivers down my spine. I noticed large, gnarled footprints imprinted in the soft earth leading deeper into the wilderness. The tracks were unlike anything I had encountered before, immense and powerful, suggesting a creature of extraordinary size. Fueled by curiosity and the desire to unlock the mystery before me, I followed the trail with a mix of trepidation and excitement. The landscape seemed to close in around me, the ancient trees and dense undergrowth casting long shadows that seemed to harbor secrets. As the days passed, I encountered more signs of the elusive creature. Strange markings adorned the trees, like symbols from a forgotten language etched into the bark. Peculiar howls echoed through the night, accompanied by a faint sense of being watched. The wilderness itself seemed to come alive, pulsating with an energy I couldn't comprehend. In the heart of this enigma, I found myself torn between fascination and fear. The aura of danger intensified with each passing day, and I wondered if I was treading on forbidden ground. Yet the pull of the unknown was too strong to resist, and I pressed on, determined to uncover the truth behind the Yeti. Then, on a moonlit night, I stumbled upon an awe-inspiring sight that defied belief. A massive figure, cloaked in shadows, stood before me. Its eyes gleamed with a pearl of ancient wisdom, and at that moment I knew I was facing the legendary Yeti. Frozen with awe, I watched as the creature approached me with eerie grace, its massive form silhouetted against the ethereal moonlight. Fear gripped my heart, but I sensed no aggression from this enigmatic being. Instead, there was a haunting sadness in its eyes, a profound loneliness that seemed to mirror my own. In a moment of heart-stopping revelation, I understood that this creature, so feared and misunderstood, was not a malevolent force, but a guardian of the wilderness, a being woven into the fabric of this ancient land. The Yeti was part of a world that existed beyond the realm of human comprehension, a world that we had barely glimpsed. We stood there, two souls from different worlds, connected by an unspoken understanding. The Yeti acknowledged my presence without a hint of hostility, as if it recognized my intentions were not to harm, but to learn. In that shared moment, the boundaries between our worlds blurred, and I realized that there was more to this enigmatic creature than I could ever comprehend. As the days turned into weeks, I spent more time observing the Yeti from a respectful distance. It allowed me to witness its interactions with the surrounding wildlife, a peaceful coexistence that defied the notion of predator and prey. The Yeti seemed to possess an innate wisdom, a deep understanding of the delicate balance of nature. As we shared the landscape, I felt a profound sense of humility and awe. The Yeti was a reminder that, amidst the arrogance of human ambition, there are mysteries that defy explanation. It taught me that the true essence of discovery lies not in conquering and subjugating, but in learning to coexist and respect the vast diversity of life that inhabits this planet. Over time, my encounter with the Yeti became a cherished memory, a tale that I carried with me like a precious treasure. It changed the course of my life, shaping my perspective and approach to exploration. In the end, I left the Himalayas with a newfound understanding that there are realms beyond the grasp of human knowledge, realms that are meant to remain untouched and revered. The Yeti became a guardian spirit, a symbol of the harmonious dance between humanity and the wilderness. And so my tale of the Yeti remains a testament to the mysteries of our world and the delicate balance between the known and the unknown. It is a story of wonder and respect, of a chance encounter that forever changed my perception of the natural world and my place within it. Though the Yeti remains a creature of mystery, it taught me that in the pursuit of discovery, we must tread lightly and embrace the enigma with reverence, for it is in the shadows of the unknown that true wonder resides. As our time together draws to a close, fellow seekers, we extend our deepest gratitude for joining us on this captivating expedition into the realms of the cryptic. We hope these tales and puzzles have ignited a flame of curiosity within your very being, leaving you yearning for more. Remember, the enigmatic path never truly ends, as there are always new secrets waiting to be unraveled. So until our paths intertwine once again, may your days be filled with a sense of wonder and adventure. Also, please subscribe, like, and follow if you have enjoyed this content. Farewell for now, dear viewers, and may your journeys through the cryptic cosmos be forever filled with awe-inspiring discoveries. Safe travels, and may the Enigma forever be at your side.